Hello, my name is Charit Talos, and I'm going to expose you about my final speaking project that is about the movie Dead Poet Society, which was addressed by Peter Weir in 1989. Okay, getting to the movie. It was about a new teacher in Welton Academy, which was one of the best schools in USA, and governs by four pillars: honor, tradition, excellence, and discipline. Okay. The new teacher, John Keating, um, had already studied in Welton Academy, and he recognized because he was one of the best students at his season. Another thing is that he founded in his school season, he founded the Club of Dead Poets. Okay, in the movie, they showed John Keating as a different kind of teacher. Like he had different ways to teaching. He already do different kinds of activities in which the students can learn, but a different way than the traditional. So he break up all the tradition. Um, because he wanted to make his students had an space in class different from they were used to. Because they think that the teaching is not only about all the ways that people always have learned us. For example, in one scene, he said to one of his colleagues, um, he didn't want artists, he wanted free thinkers. Okay. Um, After one of his classes, a group of his students decided to reform the Club of Dead Poets. Um, in, it was near to the school, in a cave, and where they could do their meetings and recite poems. That the reason of this is because Mr. Curran teach teach them that that they have to that they had to follow their dreams, despite on what others said. Mr. King allowed freedom to his students, mainly in one sense when they said them, says the day, uh, known best like Carpe Diem. Okay, the plot of the movie was when one of his students, Neil Perry, wanted to follow his dream in order that Mr. Keating had already said to them. So he wanted to act in spite of um, his father didn't like this. His father wanted to his son uh, be would be will be um, a doctor, but uh, in the scene he decided to remove his son to the school and take him to another school. But that day, Neil Perry uh, decided to commit suicide. Um, okay, in this part of the movie, finally the principal of Welton Academy um, obligated to the students of the Club of Dead Poets, obligated to them, blamed him and for fire Mr. Keating. because the principal didn't like how he teach his classes. And after he had to leave, he left the school. One of his students started to went up to his desk, and the others did the same action, and said, Captain, oh my captain. And that was a really exciting scene. Um, okay, in my point of view, I really love this movie because it teaches us how some teachers change our minds and give us some tools to follow our dreams, um, and make us believe in our beliefs, in despite of the things that the other says. For example, that career, that degree didn't give you enough money to success or something like this. So in my point of view, I'd really recommend this movie because all of the all of the scenes of this movie made you excited and make you believe in that if you wanted it, you can follow it. So finally, I don't forget Carpe Diem.